Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. This is Rising Star 2, and the band is Inches from Glory. We are about to go out and do gigs every night for the next week, so we're going to do some quick merging here and then get on with this quick, I'll call it a mini tour, although I think most of them, well, actually, that's probably not true. I was going to say, I think most of them are local. I think Friday and Saturday are local, but the rest I think are out of town. So we'll see how that plays out. There's 50 points spent. And let's find something else to do this kind of quick. I'm not seeing any that are going to do it quick, so we'll hit here. Here's another one. I see a 6. There we go. Oh, now the 15s. You know, one too late. It seems to always happen, right? Any 10s. More 6s down here. We'll just take those. A couple more 6s and then some 1s, and we are done. Trust. There it is. Okay, so we're going to practice. We're only going to practice 2 songs today. We want to get these up to full potential, although Rules of Engagement we've already seen was liked, even though we didn't have it completely up to speed, so probably could just practice the other 2, but we'll go ahead and go with this. And we need to head to Kansas City. There's that map. There's Kansas City. We're there. Tiffany Downing Theater. Okay. Well, it is a 9-song engagement. That's great. Let's see. Let's drop the Lonely Crowd and insert Straight and Narrow. I want to put Straight and Narrow close to the top. And with Authority Figure, it is a popular song for us, and let's see what else we learn with this one. Could just look based on well, we should look at attitude, although they haven't changed for a while, so we're safe there. Let's look at popularity. We're doing some very popular songs and then new stuff. Miles from Main Street. I feel like that one's been around a while. Yeah. Okay, it's not getting any popularity though. We're going to probably want to try playing that one soon. Let's take a peek at this one more time. Popularity. Yeah, we want to give that a try. This is popularity 0. Sorry, looking at it backwards. Okay. Yeah, we don't have anything up above 46. I didn't realize that. Well, we will get there. Just not there today. We're going to go ahead and go with this set. Let's run it. Hey, we almost got to 100. 2,000 folks. I'll take that. 3 song ideas for everybody. A little bit of popularity for a couple of songs. Outstanding. 86 t-shirts sold. Yeah, this is what we were hoping for. So let's take a peek here. They enjoyed it, loved it, loved it. I'm a little surprised at how this played out. I thought it would be a little stronger than that, but that's all right. I'm not displeased with it. Thought Cool Kids Table would do a little bit better, but that's okay. Wide Awake might be a little on the weak side. Only 7 points there. And 15 points for Freedom Learned. So while it was one that I thought maybe wasn't going to do great, there we go. Now we know. Let's see where we're to next. Champaign tomorrow. Well, we're just going to head there. There we go. And yeah, we'll just chauffeur on in. I shouldn't be driving right now anyway, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, 9 songs. Let's go ahead and get that other one in there. Let's get rid of Wide Awake and put Miles from Main Street in. Do it that way. I think we'll leave everything else the same, but we do want to make sure we're not violating anybody's attitudes. Looks like we're good. All right, let's go for it. We're half as popular as we're opening for a band that's twice as popular as us. That's maybe the better way to say that. Wonder how many we're playing for. We'll know in a moment. $2,600. Nice. Cool Kids Table. We're going to want to move that one from up top. Should have swapped it in Freedom Learns. Get a better idea of what's happening there. Okay, we didn't do quite as well with this set. A few song ideas again. I mean, the Cool Kids Table is getting some love. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 songs. 8 of our 9 songs got some popularity. Yeah, I'm good with that. T-shirt, 77 sold. Nice. Okay. I wonder which one they didn't like as much. I guess it must have been, was it Miles from Main Street? That's the one that didn't get any love. Okay, well, we know now.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Strand.
Next up,
I'm doing my
back
part.
to Kansas City. Somebody didn't plan this trip very well, did they? I guess that's Saul Goodman, and we paid him a ton of money last month. Okay, back to Tiffany Downing Theater. Stadium? Theater. All right. Well, let's do what we were just saying. Let's swap these around at least to see what that does. Miles from Main Street doesn't seem to be a big hit. Oh, we got to cut songs. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of Authority Figure. So we want to get rid of red, blue, red, yellow, red. We want to get rid of a yellow. Wi-Fi in the Wilderness. Get rid of that. And then let's go ahead and cut the Cool Kids Table and put in Raise to Stay. Kind of want to try Digital Detail. Let's get rid of Inside the Lines. We've seen that one a few times. Does okay, not great. And we'll put Standing on the Outside. We'll go with that. Let's do that as our set. Check in the attitudes. We're good to go. I do not remember from the previous videos that I made what was really starting to look like it was working and what wasn't. That's unfortunate. It's too long of a gap. But we're back into it now, and looking forward to moving forward. 70% engagement, not too bad for 3 songs in front of 1,600 onlookers. 2, 3, 4 of our songs got some love. The Order of Things and Freedom Learns, they're really starting to like those. That's good. I'm going to mark those as liked songs real quick. The Order of Things already was. Freedom Learns, we're going to give it a smiley as well. So in my, the way I kind of work this, if I haven't mentioned it before, and I'm almost certain I have, but the smiley means these are songs people tend to be enjoying, you know, time in, time out, time and time again. That's what I'm trying to say. The cups I will use for songs that have really, that are hits. And I'll use the gold cup when it seems to be a hit no matter what. And I'll use the silver cup when it might be related to its attitude, where, you know, sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. That really isn't supposed to happen that much. But in my playthrough that I was doing parallel to this one a month ago, I was seeing a lot of that, a whole lot of that. And it was really weird. And then like the attitude would change and then it would come back, or I'd go to a different part of the country and it wouldn't hit again. And I thought that was really, really peculiar. Nonetheless, I guess it is possible that I mismarked the songs. You know, like I marked the wrong one. That's not outside of my capability, that's for sure. Yeah, this is a crazy tour. Boing, 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 ping pong, back and forth across the Mississippi. Uh-oh, bad road conditions. We're going to want to check on the van, the Lincoln Theater. All right, where is that place? It's right there. That's a significant amount of damage. All right, and then we want to click it again to get rid of it. Control click it to get rid of it. How do I get rid of it? I don't know. All right, well, I want to go here. There we go. You just have to click the next one. And then we'll chauffeur on up there. Looks like we'll have 9 songs to do today. Let's go ahead and get Suitcase Full of Maybe in there. We know Authority Figure is liked. Digital Detox was the other one I wanted to maybe try. Although we probably need another yellow or blue. Joshua's Automatic Anger. We get rid of Authority Figure. Put this one here. Let's give that a try. Okay, we already know Freedom Learns is doing pretty well. Let's get another one up here that we can get some metrics on. Computer guys love metrics, don't they? And let's start that up. Lincoln Theater, Inches from Glory. Only a 6, so not a great song. Yipes, we really stalled out there. Didn't bottom out, so that's good, but we did not have the best gig ever. Okay. 8 of our songs, once again, got some love. Freedom Learns is getting more popular. The Order of Things, yeah, we knew those. Okay, let's take a look. I hadn't burned enough energy. I needed to swap those two. That's too bad. Okay, well, lesson learned. We'll try that again a little differently, but Misfits Anthem, they just didn't like it. 11 for this one, 13 for this one, only 7 for Standing Outside. Yeah, a couple of these just aren't going to be songs that make it. This one's only 8. So, although Suitcase Full maybe was an 8, was this one? 14. Yeah, see, we want to be at least a 10, right? Okay, well, we know now. Those middling songs are literally that. They're middling songs.
If you're tired of hearing me brag about the game's shrouded aspect, then go grab it. And I'll
Listening to Shady O'Grady. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, because that volume might not be high enough, but encouraging us to go play Shrouded Aspect. So, another game from Gilly Games. We'll go ahead and bump up his business, and then let's give him stage presence. Always like to go with playing, and then we'll give him 1 point in writing lyrics. Yeah, I don't quite remember what my strategy was there at the end. Here we go, and then we're heading to, hey, St. Louis is our next gig. Oh, that's right, we have 2 in St. Louis, don't we? Well, that's good. I guess we'll go ahead and just go there. There it is. Inside, and these should be 9. This is a 6, actually, I think.
Hey, the band's here.
The band is here. Homegrown. Can be a Missouri thing. Digital. We kind of saw that one before, too. All right. Yep, just 6 songs this time. Let's get rid of the order of things. There it is. We'll put Joshua up there. We're going to get rid of Raised to Stay, Standing Outside the Lines. Suitcase Full of Maybe. Let's put in Digital Detox. I feel like Screen Time was one that was doing well too. So we saw Misfits Anthem didn't do well. Let's swap it out for Screen Time. I want to see what that one does. Of course, different scenario. We have a small venue, only 700, so you are comparing apples to oranges at that point, but we can get a feel. Okay. Okay, well, 36 shirts sold. It's 5% of the crowd bought shirts. That's not bad. We covered the crew cost. That's, again, the most important part in my mind. We are selling some singles. That's good to see. Okay, screen time. Nope, didn't really do all that great. 8 points there, 12 for rules of engagement. We knew that one was doing well. Joshua, 8 points. Blue song, hard to tell usually, but not great. This was only 7 then for digital detox. Yeah, again, that middle group of songs is really just there right now. They're filler, and that's okay. Sometimes you need that, but we want to not have so much filler on our album, particularly with it being our first album. But we'll figure it out, write some songs. Let's go to merging. Back to our old friend merging. Hey, there we go. Love it when that happens. Try to use 30 points. Okay. Oh, I see a 6 too. How did I miss that before? We'll go that way. 10s. Past needing the 15s, we could do some more 10s. Let's come down here. There's one. There's one. Trust. Okay, we're going to practice. I almost feel like we should practice everything. Yeah, let's select all. Do I want to drop any of those songs? I'm kind of thinking maybe I do. We've got lots of songs right now. I think maybe we come in here. Misfits Anthem just felt like it didn't do anything. It's been played in front of 13,000. Yeah, we're going to salvage those ideas. Okay, maybe one more. We'll do screen time. Oh, wow, this one, 37,000. Yeah, we'll do that one too. Okay. So we hadn't recorded any of those. So we just salvaged all those parts. So that's good. And we're practicing fewer songs. Let's see what we get. It's probably still just going to be 3, though. Be great if we got to 4. Nope, still just 3. And we have a gig tonight. There it is.
Keep the energy up. You can do it.
Trust, staying around. Anxiety might be coming. Okay. Oh, we just started a new month. We better check. Conformity, trust, digital, homegrown stays. That sounds like what we had before. Okay, but anxiety might be on its way, so that's good to know. Good data points there. Okay, well, we got rid of 2 of the songs we were playing, so we're going to want to add in a couple more. Cool Kids Table. Standing on the Outside is a 100-point song. I'm surprised it doesn't do a little bit better. That's something I should have considered too, is where these sit on the on that scale. This one, that one did pretty well. Let's go with these old roads. Let's start with that one. And we'll end with Cool Kids Table. 300 people here probably. We are by far the biggest band here. Look at that. Even though we're the opening, we're the opener for the openers. All right. Oh, nuts. One unplayed song. Well, let's skip Straight and Narrow. We know that one does pretty well. Yeah, it's hard to tell what the results look like when that happens, though. Okay, 13 shirts sold. Not bad. Sold out crowd. Okay. A little better, about what I expected. Joshua did a little bit better here, 10 points. But yeah, it's not a great song. Okay. Well, we do have a couple gigs still remaining next week. But I think we will go ahead and end this session right now. And we got some good discoveries on what's working for us and what's not song-wise. I think we can look at that and make some decisions on which ones we're going to want to record We'll want to start recording here probably in the next week. Maybe after we play those two, we'll record a song or two and yeah, keep going from there. We've made only about $2,000 in the last couple of weeks total. That's a little disappointing. I wish that number was a little higher. Probably need to do some repair of instruments, but that will need to wait until next time. This is Rising Star 2 from Gilly Games, and the band is Inches from Glory. I really want to thank you for your time in joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you do, but no obligation, of course. And until next time, fair travels.